Titanic sub destroyed in catastrophic implosion, all 5 aboard dead. A deep-sea submersible carrying 5 people on a voyage to the century, old wreck of the Titanic, was found in pieces from a catastrophic implosion that killed everyone aboard, the U.S. Coast Guard said on Thursday, ending a multinational 5-day search for the vessel. A robotic diving vehicle deployed from a Canadian ship discovered a debris field from the submersible Titan on Thursday morning on the seabed, some 1,600 feet, 488 meters, from the bow of the Titanic, 212 miles, 4 km beneath the surface in a remote corner of the North Atlantic, U.S. Coast Guard Rear Admiral John Mauger told reporters.
A Canadian search plane is giving new urgency to the search for that submersible lost in the Atlantic hundreds of kilometers off St. John's. It's been listening for sounds, and it has detected some in a major development breaking overnight. This is the first image into us from the U.S. Coast Guard showing the search effort. It's from a news release early this morning detailing the development.
We can get there. There are ongoing operations right now via the U.S. Navy and Transcom to get equipment staged in St. John's and to get it on scene.
The Titan, operated by the U.S.-based company Oceangate Expeditions, had been missing since it lost contact with its surface support ship on Sunday morning, about an hour, 45 minutes into what should have been a 2-hour dive to the world's most famous shipwreck. 5 major fragments of the 22-foot, 6.7-meter Titan were located in the debris field left from its disintegration, including the vessel's tail cone and 2 sections of the pressure hull, Coast Guard officials said. No mention was made of whether human remains were sighted. The debris field here is consistent with a catastrophic implosion of the vehicle, Mauger said. Even before the Coast Guard's press conference, Oceangate issued a statement saying there were no survivors among the 5 men aboard the Titan, including the company's founder and chief executive officer, Stockton Rush, who was piloting the Titan. The 4 others were British billionaire and explorer Hamish Harding, 58, Pakistani-born businessman Shahzada Dawood, 48, and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman, both British citizens, and French oceanographer and renowned Titanic expert Paul Henry Nargeolet, 77, who had visited the wreck dozens of times. These men were true explorers who shared a distinct spirit of adventure and a deep passion for exploring and protecting the world's oceans, the company said.
Our hearts are with these 5 souls and every member of their families during this tragic time.
Rescue teams from several countries had spent days scanning thousands of square miles of open seas with planes and ships for any sign of the Titan.
As we turn our attention now to the North Atlantic, as the search for the submersible that went missing while headed to the Titanic may be running out of time. Experts estimate they have already run out of oxygen on board the Titan. About 30 minutes ago, the Coast Guard gave an update. They say a remotely operated vehicle deployed from a Canadian ship has reached the seafloor. Now, ships and aircraft are continuing to search an area roughly the size of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The Coast Guard says it investigated underwater banging noises, though they have no idea if those noises actually came from the Titan. Veteran explorers say the crew's conditions are dire if they happen to be on the ocean floor where temperatures are near freezing.
Your body will start shivering to generate heat, and that will use up more oxygen. So that's not a good thing.
After that submersible lost communication Sunday, experts question why Titan didn't trigger a buoyancy device and float to the top of the ocean.